Hello, folks. Welcome back for another enhanced episode of Schwaaard's Journey to Legendary Season 3. Okay, we're going to jump right in. This is my down to Goblin Town. I couldn't throw that other down in there because there's not enough space, but it is a Goblin deck. And yes, I do apologize, Leozaro, or others like you who may have been traumatized by Gobbos in the past. For whatever reason, I woke up this morning and the first thing that popped into my head, reasonably speaking, was Gobbos. Let's do Gobbos. Haven't done Gobbos yet. So I was thinking about doing Jono's Dragons, which I think I will do tomorrow. But what I did was I took elements from a Goblin deck that I'd come across twice in my climb in Season 1, which wasn't just straight hard-nosed aggro Goblins. It was Goblins, but it used like Sheer Point to help give the curses and other elements a little more punch and pizzazz. Really helped clear the board, and I thought, you know what? I'm guessing we're going to hit a lot of aggro this...
Come on, then. Entertain me.
This guy, we saw him yesterday. He's number 10. He's perpetrating number 4. This is a number 10 player. Now, he's not running his archer movement thing, but I recognize you, Deuce. I recognize you, sir. Oh, it's burned into my memory, and you're already at rank 4, so you're already climbing up the ladder. I'm sure he remembers me. I'm very memorable. But anyway, I wonder where he ended up finishing yesterday.
I slay the unworthy.
You do not make me happy. So full disclosure, I did start playing this a little bit earlier. We got the first game we played against a... Oh man, you're gonna start with that? Bummer. Yeah, so we started off, and we played against what did I say? The assassin.
Just give me a name.
I'm distracted now with all the shenanigans. We've already lost this game, which is crazy. Because even if we get him down to 4, he still takes this guy out. So, I mean, or 3, but we have to because we need him to trade. But yeah, this is going to keep... Yeah. But that's okay. Like I said, we lost our first game. And kind of the similar situation to here. We didn't draw kind of the good combo at the beginning. Alright, he will be helpful next turn. Gobbo's got a gob. Gobbo's got a gob. Nah, but you don't get to draw a card. Some reason that's better. I don't know. Ooh, see, now this is the great combo. If he puts anything else down in this lane, we throw down Banelord, they all die. I only run one Banelord. This is not a Banelord deck. This is not like Sir Prook's Banelord creation, which is a control deck. This is still aggro, but like I said, I've anticipated coming across a lot of aggro decks in...
It is too late for peace. We fight for
Okay, so this is good.
I do not fear.
This is also good. Behold, my friends, the power of Banelord. And Sheer Point. They have to be used together in conjunction.
Now you will see real power.
Should have been more words.
Alright, so what we need to do here... Yes, that's very well and good. I need a curse. That'll work. Oh, I didn't have to do that. I thought I needed the curse, but I didn't. That's just silly. Alright.
Should have been more words.
Ooh. Does he have squish? What is he gonna... Oh, no! Oh, that's a bummer. That's a big old bummer. Wow. Oh. No, it's not. I mean, it kind of is, because you could probably do it again. Is there something I should get rid of? I'll get rid of this guy, I guess. Oh, and I didn't have to do the... Oh, man! I did it again, doggone it. And... Sure, I don't... Oh, I could have done Drain Vitality on him, but I might need it for here, whatever he's going to play next. So yeah, so lost to Burst Assassin with middling opening hand. The next game, the one that I had to stop in the middle of, was against a Rally Redoran, which we actually kind of high rolled. We got the chef, the chef, little goblin chef guy, and we were able to get him on the board with some curses and stuff, so we were able to ramp him up a few times before he got removed. Okay.
Should have been more words.
That looks like it's going to buy him time, I think. Wow. Did not expect that from that deck.
Must protect our stronghold.
Not expect it from that deck. Although he probably didn't expect Banelord either. Ooh, this is good.
Gone!
I mean, it only affects one, but, hey. Alright. What other shenanigans do you have for me, Deuce? Or Deus. I guess it's Deus. Everything can't be a douche or a deuce. Deus. That's a big camel. Which stinks, because big camels find... If they give you... Okay, there wasn't... It doesn't look like there was an obvious helpful choice. So that kind of bodes well. Okay. Okay. Unstoppable Rage.
My claws are sharp and thirsty.
Okay. So we have it. Cool. All right. So there we go. Yeah. Not a horrible showing. Banelord. I might put a second copy in there. Because you see, that's the kind of thing that's the exact reason why I did that. Because if you get up, against a deck where you're not able to rush them down with your massive Gobbo army, and trust me, I'm running pretty much all of them. And you can see from the list, I've got quite a few of them in here. So it's like if you come up deficient, or if you got a slow draw or something, and they get ahead of you, or if they just got a ton of guards, Gobbos they're tiny. They're very petite, especially if you don't get that guy that, gives them all +2/+2. If you don't get that on curve, man, they can just get whittled away. So I thought, you know what, I'll just have a little trickery there with, Banelords. And I did. That was actually my initial concept was goblins with helmets. Because really, if you're going to run Scout, which is the majority of your Gobbos, because I was tempted to run it without endurance, but
I'm ready for anything.
Hail, friend.
But the Three Feather War Chief is just too good, especially with Sheer Point. He's like a mini Banelord. He's a one. If Sheer Point's on the board and he hits you, you're good. I am tiny but mighty. I am also tiny but mighty. Blah! And we will want to dispatch this anyway, just in case. Well, I mean, good news is it's the most ridiculous cruel fire bloom ever. It's not even really that cruel. It's just Honestly, I know in theory I should do Goblin Skulk, but I don't know.
Have we here? Sign me up.
Okay. Nice. Nicely done there. 3, 4, 5. I mean, Ice Storm is going to absolutely tear us to pieces if that's what happens, but we'll just get rid of you. This isn't going terribly well. I mean, right now we're only, well, if we drop something over here, we can shadow shift it over here, but if they have Ice Storm next turn, we hurt badly. Okay, you know what? That's not great.
I stand ready.
But he is still on the board. And look at that. We got another 0 cost. So yay. Alright, so let's see. Don't want that to be a cheap takedown. Oh, well that allows us to hit for this and not break the room. Then we can break for this. And then we're going to go ahead and play the Skulk, and we're going to shift him over. Again, hoping we don't hit an Ice Storm, otherwise we might just kind of do the concession thing. Tell you, we're going to save our little 0 cost Gobos for... I'd like to save him for the one that's 3 cost 2/2 that comes down, and he gets a 1+1 buff every time a green card is played. I mean, if there was nothing in that lane, I would do it too, but they get a free kill. They have 0 attack initially.
We draw power from their blood.
Alright, so we can kill her, which is nice. With a little bit. Right. That amulet's definitely doing work for him. And if he gets a Cruel Fire Bloom here, or Mentor's Ring, that's going to put us in a world of hurt too.
Just forget about seeing me.
Let's see. Curse? Take out one of these, maybe? This one? Or Shadow Shift. Oh, going to bring her over. Okay, good on you. Good on you.
You can't hit me.
Ooh. So we want to do this. Do this. Do that. And go, Gobos, go! Okay, let's go ahead and... I know that's probably not the right thing either, but I didn't want him to... knock him down to a 3. That'll work. It just limits the amount of things he can kill. He can't kill either one of these. Again, Ice Storm still does us in. So we're not in the clear yet. He's 8 Magicka. We could be getting up to those Aelid Guardian things. We got no answer for that at the moment. Banelord could help, but only with sheer point down. And if we got a Cruel Fire Bloom incoming or Altar of Darkness. I mean, in some ways it's good to see that a classic never gets old. But man, this classic gets old. Like, I just would not be bummed to not see it again. It's just so... It is tired. Oh, that's a crazy cool draw for you. Oh, we're all out of... Oh, that's it. I had not counted. I did not think we would get exact lethal on that one. Alright, so there we go. Yeah! As I had planned, Master Strategist, behold my big brain plays. So, I mean, I kind of like the tempo of this. Like, we're not completely rushing down. This isn't a one and done turn 4 or 5, but we are getting some results. We're mixing it up a little bit. But yeah, so I'm trying to remember. I don't want to rehash too much, but yes, we lost our first game, won our second game. Digestive distress is what I'll leave it as. I had to abandon my post, And I was like, you know what? I don't want to start with it. Because it pretty much, what it does is bring me back to exactly where I started. What in the world? Come on, game! Like, we squeaked by. We got lucky last time. Now he knows we got Bane Lord, and that's the only reason why we were able to pull it off, is the element of surprise. Well, here we go again. I mean, like, I think a lethal sleigh deck, beats us pretty much every, most times. Like, and then if you've got somebody who's very capable at the helm, the odds get a lot worse. A lot worse. Okay, we are sitting on a hand.
The waters of
It's not the coolest. He's so bitter. He's so bitter about his fish.
the hist revive.
I wanted salmon. Salmon, I say salmon when we're one off a cliff racer. Let's do this. Ooh, sheer point, you devil dog, you. Costs one.
Gone!
He gets a little bit bigger. You get a little bit smaller. Everybody goes home happy.
The waters of life. I do not fear. By the power of the hiss.
Well, ooh, that could actually come in handy, my friends. Meow. I said meow. Oh, I said prophecy. I don't think this fella's gonna last. That could be a pivotal point in the game. Just saying. He's gonna want to kill this. But maybe he doesn't have the capability, because that's what happens with a lot of people. They don't have the exact thing they need to kill stuff.
It's nothing personal.
Well, so much for that. And this is where this comes in handy. I mean, granted, he can do stuff.
Rise, my
Oh. Yeah. Can't play them both. And this is the only one I got. So we're kind of putting it all out on the table here. It's not going to take much to wipe that out, unfortunately. I mean, seeing that's okay, he's going to be waiting for us to get some cards too, it would seem. Or he's waiting to get cards. And we are the aggro deck, so we are obligated to... so I wonder if how many debilitates he runs. I guess we'll find out together. Is it just the one? I gotta imagine he runs more than one, because hitting debilitate both times we faced him is too... it's just too random to be random, or too yeah. We can't be that unlucky, right? That he came across with one copy of debilitate in both games.
Feel the power.
I mean, I'd be thrilled if that was his only copy. There he is with that thing again. Alright. Alright. Boy, lots of stuff here. Probably should have used that over here. Yeah. That was a misplay. Hoping. No prophecy. Wow. Okay. Got another one. All right. I'm guessing he's probably as sick of seeing gobos as we are. I mean, I'm not sick of seeing the guy. I just, like I remember yesterday. I mean, if you're in the top 10 on the last day of the climb, you're up there. I just don't want to keep playing people where I'm like, ah. But I guess the deck is going okay. And like I said, I do apologize, Leozaro. I know you got burned by this, not this deck in particular, but by gobos in general. But we're not just doing the beat down, bash down. We're trying to finesse it a little bit. And like I said, I don't know why. When I woke up this morning, I just thought gobos. I was just like, huh, yeah, I haven't played those yet. Why not? My initial thought was to go with Joe Knows Dragons to ease in, because this is not going to be a breakneck climb like it was last season. And part of that is, yes, we made the climb, we ascended. Would it feel a little bit different now if we'd come up just short? Yes. Okay, we're up against a sadist who looks like they also have been climbing today and have been in the top. I still stand by what I said before. I will not put myself or you through an invade. I only say that because of the colors, not because I'm anticipating that somebody of this caliber would play that kind of nonsense, but I just want you to be prepared.
Welcome, friend.
Ha ha! Behold my chef. Hey, why all the violence? He just wants to cook food. Okay. I feel like this is...
Let's heat things.
No, okay. Ew. That's no fun. That's just no fun. Can I? Yes, I can. Now he can kill me anyway. Or he's either going to have to get a prophecy or... Yeah, he's going to kill that. Yep. So he must have... let's just... No, you know what? We're going to save that for another one. I'm sure he's got another pyromancer that he's going to use to kill this. Look at us, man. We only took 6 off the board and we're already down to practically no cards in hand. That's disappointing.
May the ancestors bless us.
Yep, there you go. 0 cost, rapid shot. And down he goes. Along with most of our offense. But he is not deterred. The little guy is fixing to fight. He's so sad with little floppy ears. Alright, well, hey, at least it ain't invade. It's some kind of control-y whatever, but it ain't invade. So, I am content. Wow. That's fine. I'm not going to play him for 1 gobbo. That's just too sad. Too sad. That, on the other hand, is perfect for us. Behold! Right? Yes. Oh, wait. Orders. You go away. You go away. And we just give it 1 final hurrah because we just ran out of gas way too soon. And they're not going to hit us. So we do have concede efficiency. So that allows me to do this to you. To you. And another prophecy. Well, I guess we're just not supposed to play the game. I mean, we're gobos. Gobos got a gob. But if our board gets wiped or we have a dead draw next turn, which seems very likely, we'll call it concede efficiency. Yeah. Good game.
Victory.
You're just not going to win them all. Can't win them all. That wouldn't be fair to anybody. Unless you're playing the Shifty Archer or Monk deck, in which case you always win because you always draw your movement cards. I'm not bitter! Alrighty. I will say, though, that the Gobbo deck does... I mean, because it doesn't have as much burst as, say, the Orcs or... what am I thinking? Like Battle Mage? You know, we can throw items onto stuff. It does... Like, you really do. You just... If it doesn't happen... If you don't have the momentum going... I mean, let me just be very clear. When you have 2 prophecies out of the 3 runes that you break, you're going to lose if you're the goblins. You can't. You're not going to come back from that. So,
Hail, friend.
and I'm not sure if any aggro deck really.
I slay the unworthy.
I'm sure there are some, but I don't know that there are many aggro decks that can do that. Especially because, as I said, goblins are so tiny. You ideally want to have a nice sized board and then drop the 4/4.
Should have been more
goody.
I slay the unworthy.
Well, this is just snowballing, isn't it? I mean, do we just ignore them? Considering I have no greens to buff him up in my hand? Yeah, sure. Let's just ignore him.
Should have been
Let 'em
more
do their
worthy.
thing.
Should have been more worthy. I have no fear of your cowardly scheme.
Yeah, I think we're done. Because this is going to just go to a buff on something else. And... yeah, I don't think we win this, y'all. But it's not so far out of reach at the moment that... I mean, I think we'll be there very quickly with this here and those there. If we don't, I mean, we don't really run prophecies either, so minus, yeah, I just don't see it turning out well for us.
Trolls take you.
And yeah, we can go ahead and concede this one as well.
A hard fought
Game
victory.
and concede.
My fight is done.
So I will not, and part of the reason too is I wanted to play this because I didn't think I would be revisiting it later, and I wanted to keep it mixed up. I wanted to keep things going, but like I said, I wanted to get it in my head mentally and kind of gear myself. Like the way I built it, I didn't expect to get the wins we got. I mean, I expected to win at some point, you know, a few times, but this feels even more draw dependent than a lot of other stuff I've played. Like, it really just feels like you're just out of the game within minutes. By turn 4 or 5, when we lose, and I know you could say, well, Jess, you never finished the game. Who knows how well you could have done? I would say if we're sitting at 16 health and they've got 12 on the board, we're not going to come back from that. So, and I mean, I don't enjoy, you know, the loss, obviously, but I just enjoy going, okay, yeah, I know what the capabilities of this deck are. We can't do it. There's nothing there. Yeah, so not a great way to kick off the season per se, but I don't regret it. You know, Gobbos, we're getting them a chance. Goofy little bastards. Perpetually unhappy. And we got a few good games out of it. Let's greet
Hail,
our
friend.
opponent and throw down a big 0. Yeah,
Be welcome.
take a guess what deck we're running, sir. Take a wild
The longer
guess.
the odds.
Okay. Like, everything is a mismatch. Everything. But we're gonna... You know what? Maybe the way I built it, maybe we should be playing more control. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe I've been a little too aggressive with... I just thought you have to be aggressive with Gobbos. That's how you do it. But I guess all the games we won, it's been a little while. I do have a way to buff him next turn, so we'll get him down. And we know they're running an orc. At least one. They must have a bad hand. Like, they're going to play the one they just drew. And that's looks like the first orc they've had. No? Have I galvanized? Well, see, that's just not cool. Why you gotta be so mean, man? Curses, yar. Alright, so he trades favorably. I do have the orc that does 1 damage when he comes down, so this guy could...
By Yashdog's mighty axe, you get 1 shot.
Yep, there he is!
Make it good.
That was the wrong one, but at this point it kind of doesn't... Well, no, actually it does. Makes him quite buff. And we hit a prophecy. No, we didn't. Okay. What is that name? Sixarazulka?
We are not done. Not yet.
It's a good card to have down, too. Let's see. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Now we just... At this point, I think we just go... Oh, I should have left a point on the board. Dag-nabbit. Dag-nabbit. But see, unless he has a bunch of little orcs where he can get some really good value out of that, he's kind of in that position that we were. Where it's like, okay, I can technically win, you know, I can technically play out the turn, but, and he may. I don't blame it when people legitimately are playing the turn. You know, you want to stick it out, get as far as you can with it.
Get 1 shot.
Kill him.
Make it good.
Okay. Alright, untouched by orcs. I mean, the swings in this game are ridiculous. Like, if I was emotionally invested, I would be having a conniption. One game we're getting skunked by turn 4, and the next game we're doing the skunking by turn 4. But as I was saying before I started going aggro, I mean, but you just read the room. You go, okay, we've got big boys on the board. They can't really contest it. They're not removing it. Well, let's go. I think, now we'll see. Now, because like I said, we lost to Burst Assassin, so I was going to say maybe our best matchups are going to be against aggro decks, but I don't know that that's the case. I don't know. I try to figure it out, and you know, it's silly. It's so silly. Avenged fish. Interesting for it to be past tense, though. Avenged fish? Like, where's the how am I compelled into the story?
Hail, friend.
Like, if you've been avenged already, it's like, okay, there was a great movie about the fish craving the avenging, but apparently that movie's already been, that plot's been told. Oh, my friend, I hope you get a 0-1 Gobbo. I hope you get a 0-1 Gobbo. So are they unite then? I mean, is that like the only decks that are playing blackmail now, or is it just? I don't have a deck. You got the sad goblin. That's funny. But it gives me a reason to play this guy. Because before I was like, if he doesn't put anything on the board, I've got nothing to play. I mean, if he is Unite, we do have a few purples that he may want to acquire. But aside from that, I'm thinking he's going to have to do a lot of heavy lifting. Oh, yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be. Which means we are off to three turns in and we haven't taken any points off. That's not a great... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. This is not Unite. This is... Domination. All right, what do you think? Bitterfish and then him? Masher. Let us make the camel even more pathetic than it already was. Sorry, camel. You have no attack powers. Although we just saw that he had a charge kill thing. Guy. Man. Get a weapon. So I don't know. I am perplexed. There he is! Maybe that's why he got rid of him, because he already had Pook. Whee. Whee. That's what goblins say when they're attacking. Whee. By the way, so if you have not heard it, I highly recommend 1977, The Hobbit by Rankin Bass. There's a song called "Down Down to Goblin Town." It's from the book. And unlike, look, I'm not going to try. I don't want to bash on anything in particular, but the Peter Jackson Lord of the Rings, fantastic. Peter Jackson Hobbit could not. No, just can't do it. So it's nothing like that song. It's 70s, like what you would think of. No, don't leave him alone. Why can't this little fella grow? Let him grow. Okay, you're gonna let him grow. That was unexpected. All right. So, shit point. A little bit of growth. Do I? Sure. It'd be great if we had the guy that. I don't know. I don't know if board management really is what we should be focusing on right now, but
You belong to us now.
I mean, I guess they could get like a Cliff Lash. They could get Tazcat. I mean, no, I've got Tazcat. This mega Gobbo is with a helmet. See? He's got a helmet on. They're wearing their helmets. What was I saying, though? I was saying something really cool. So like, look it up. Down to Goblin Town, the Rankin Bass version. Admittedly, so they're going to finish off. Admittedly, it's a little light on, like, I ran it through Premiere and added a little bit of bass boost to it. Not a lot. I wasn't trying to get it to boom, but just give it a little bit of a kick, because really in the 70s, like at that point, they weren't really focused too much on giving a song a little oomph. So it doesn't really. Okay, maybe it is Unite the Houses. I'm so confused. Ooh. That's going to be good for this fella here. All right, so we are foiled by Debilitate. Yeah, this has got to be a Unite, and who knows? Maybe he'll get it. But these two things right now are not Unite friendly. They are neutral. You would have to be able to play a 3-color, and he would have had to have stolen a purple, which I don't have that many of. He could, if he stole a Bane there. He could. Oh no, the camel has a sword!
If you want to talk business, you've come to the right place.
She needs to go. She definitely needs to go. Well. I guess they're. I don't know what this deck is. Holy cow. Alright, I guess they're banking on a prophecy? Which I get. Okay. But yeah, I would just say look it up. I think it's a fun song. It's not very long, but it was terrifying, though, because I had it on record when I was a kid. Yeah, we had one of those record players. It was like a piece of furniture. Legitimately, it was, I don't know, 2 or 3 feet high. It was a big thing. It was like you could store records in it, and it had all this other stuff. It wasn't just like a record player. Big old thing. Heavy as heck. Don't remember when we got rid of it, but we had it on that. And if you've ever seen the cartoon, now if you've seen it as an adult, it may not have the same effect. As a child, the Rankin Bass character designs, which it's a studio out of Japan, and they did like the Thundercats. You may be familiar, like the classic Thundercats, not the new stuff. But their character designs got a lot of wrinkles, and they could really make them look kind of freaky. Even the good guys, even Gandalf kind of looked a little odd. Oh, our good friend, the unbeatable Incognito. Hello, Incognito. I've come to know who you are. And let's see if he can beat it. He hasn't beat us with a Dagoth deck yet, so I guess that'll be a new experience for us.
Hail, friend.
The thing about Incognito is nobody knows who he really is. Hard to say why, though. But you can see all these, like anybody who's, well, I don't know, maybe they don't have day jobs. They work at night or whatever, however that works. But if you're already at rank 4, like, that's a good bit of climbing. That's a good bit of climbing. But I don't like where this is going, only because I just feel like he's got all kinds of... See, that's a trick. See, he's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. And so I want to keep him over here to kill him. Probably should have broken the rune first. If that... Oh, nice! I got 2! So you know what we're gonna do? You could say we shouldn't blow it on this, but I gotta tell you, that guy can do some stuff. Technically, most cards can do some stuff, but that card particularly can do some stuff. I didn't want to see the stuff that it was going to do.
We must protect our stronghold.
The douche! What are you doing, man? Come on! Whose side are you on, brah? Sad gobble. Sad gobble. He's like, I just wanted to hit the face because I'm a 4/2 and that's all we can really do. Although I did draw 2 curses which took care of the fence and maybe set the tone of the game, but no! Okay. This is quite timely. Quite timely. Very well, Queen Baron's. If we do win this one, this is a case of heavy favoritism, heavy favored draw.
You will die.
Oh, Ice Storm. I mean, hey, look, I just don't understand, like, the weird, like, I mean, I guess they all have them now. I mean, we came across it with Deus. You know, he had the debilitate. So I guess that's just the thing. Even though you're like Baron's Eye, if she had survived, she would have died. So I mean, I don't know. It's a weird thing. I mean, you can't really argue with it, I guess. But please give me a curse and not the 2/2. Son of a gun. So we're gonna shift him over. Still not looking great. Hit me in the face, you big ogre. That's what you're here for. Don't you dare leaf lurker my dragon. For goodness sakes. No, I don't want you to hit your own guy, you goober. Alright, so I take back what I said. If we win this, all's fair, because in this however many card deck, this guy managed to draw... Oh, that's nice. Managed to draw 2 Ice Storms, which I think is just a bit silly. And knowing that he could have another Ice Storm, I just wanted to hit him in the face. Even though I know he's going to get some value here, and he could come down with a giant thing that could... I mean, I don't know. There's tons of cards he could have. Luckily, Dagoth Ur, I don't think, is one of them at the moment.
We must protect our stronghold.
The douche! Why the douche? Alright. You got another one? Man, so close. So close. Any one of our charges will do it. Depends if he's going to start guarding / draining or... Oh, don't tell me you got another Ice Storm. Oh, well, that wouldn't work anyway.
The Black Hand.
Oh no! Just enough. Unbelievable.
By the light of 2 moons, you will pay.
Unbelievable. Man. Oh, wait, no. Whew. I'm glad I saw that. Oh, how pissed I would have been if I did not see that. It didn't even occur to me until the last minute. Wow. We were this close to me punting it. Whew. It's like a brush with death. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, no, I say 2 Ice Storms in a 75 card deck. The draws were about even and probably favored me still. Baron Zaya not being able to be removed would have been a big problem. Definitely would have swung the game. I think that was the pivotal turn. I talk about those all the time. It's easier to see when you're the one getting screwed, but in retrospect. So hey, we actually we have won. I think we're 1-2 against Incognito now. And not that I'm not mentally keeping score. I just, you know, once you remember the name, like Deus, okay, I know we lost 1 and then we managed to win 2. It's not a matter of keeping score like I'm trying to keep score. It's just when once the name is in my mind, and if we play them somewhat regularly, I'll remember who they are. It's just the way it goes. I wonder if this is going to be a mirror match. Okay, I don't want to keep a 4 cost, but I also, he doesn't, for a 3 of in a 50 card deck, I would think he would show up a little bit more often, but he's very shy. Unfortunately, Banelord is not a goblin, so he does not get any help from that. But as you saw, we do have Dwarven armaments, and he can be... Alright, let's do this. Without a buff, I have a feeling he's going to go down to whatever he plays this turn, but if he doesn't have anything to play, this turn or the next turn,
I smell
we
the
get to do this guy.
of the living.
Oh my gosh. Well, she's not going to matter a whole lot.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
Well, is that the right play? Or is this the right... No, of course that's the right play. Why wouldn't that be the right play? So Spider can kill one of them, can't kill all 3. Yep.
This should help you.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
Alright. Let's see here. Tell you what. Maybe a little more...
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
2 can play at that game, my friend. 2 can play at that game. Although... Oh, man. Alright, tell you what. Let's do this. Give him a little juice. He survives that. And we call it good for now. And then we shear point. His shear point. Or his shear point kills this.
Waters of life.
It's gonna hit my face.
Shall heal.
Wouldn't be a good idea. That's a lot of cards, buddy. Goodness gracious. Oh my gosh, all 3 of them? Alright, so... do that. He gets nice and buff. He kills that. Kills that. Shifts over. And next turn, whatever he plays down, in any lane, anything he plays, we Banelord, unless this dies. If this sticks on, we can get rid of anything he puts down, which is fantastic. Although I probably want to do this. Yeah.
I smell the stench of the living.
Although maybe... No. Let's... Okay, let's do... Yeah. So I want that gone. Gobos, you magnificent bastards. We are 1 point. Oh, we might be 5 points off, but
I do not fear death.
okay. I'll just get rid of you then. All right. I think we're in good shape. That's a Hail Mary and a half. I was going to say, does everything kill everything? It does not. And now he does. You got to be kidding me. Unimpressed, my friend. Unimpressed. Let's do this. That. I mean, Banelord doesn't exactly get us there, but... I mean, he could play another one, I guess. He probably has more than one. Good old Call Dragon. Cool. I mean, here's the thing. I know if he just pulled another Call Dragon, we just get Odavinged again, but you gotta play to your outs. We need to try to finish this up. Okay. Whole lane? Yeah. Alright, well they're just finding all the good stuff now, I guess. But hey, Tazcad or some Cliff Racers, if they keep going face, we could pull this out just because they're not... Oh my gosh.
Greetings.
Oh, and they can get life gain off of this too, can't they? Yep, there we go. Yep.
My fight is done.
I mean, that's pretty, yeah. That doesn't sit right. Don't much like that one. But it's over. We move on. And we go on to another one. Let's see here. Okay, cool. Just checking. That's the thing. You lose all concept of time once you start playing a little faster decks. And you're like, holy cow, I feel like I've been playing for hours. And it's like, nope. Not quite that long. La 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 long. La 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 long. Now that's confusing. I thought NPO was its own group. And I thought Friends was its own group. Diane, maybe you can... Denise, sorry. Brain fart. My apologies. Mea culpa. Yeah, I thought Friends was a group. And then... No, you didn't say NPO, but I thought NPO it was also a group. So, I mean, I guess you could be a part of two.
Hail, friend.
We
Well met, Marsh.
do have a way to empower this next turn with our Bitterfish. Rank 3 already.
You
Holy
will
cow.
make an excellent story.
You ready? Yeah, we want to put a little more beef on the boards. Alright. And either of these will be a
We
good...
must remain steadfast.
Ooh. Well. That's a 1/1. That's a turn 5. Oh, but we're not going to get to play the curse. That's unfortunate. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's just do this. And we'll go ahead and just... Boop. That was a horrible turn. That was a horrible mathematical debacle.
I'll whip them into shape.
This deck
Training's
definitely
over. It's
wants to
time
have...
act.
Does not want does not want our let's do this. This. I said this. This. And 5 is Cliff Racer, so we'll go ahead and do that.
Gone!
Again, we left a point on the board. Or was that 2? Did we leave 2 points? No, we left 1 point on the board. Again, not great. I'm still...
I know a shortcut.
Okay.
You
That's
can't
a
defeat me.
powerful blow, as they say. But I think we've got the race, though. Unless they got another one of these, which would really suck, I think we got the race. I don't know, does this count? It does indeed. No! Oh, is this going to be another game screwed over by prophecies?
I'll try to draw their fire.
I mean, let's be honest, that's kind of what happens when you play prophecies. Alright. So, minus drain, I think we still win this with our Cliff Racers in hand. But if they put down another charged drain creature, I think we're in a little bit of a problem there. Okay, that's
Hardly a
for
chance.
me. I think they're looking for a charger.
I'll see you dead.
Hold the line.
Oh gosh. Screw it. No guts, no glory. Alright, so we raced them. And they got close, but we prevailed. I don't think Gobos would be very particularly good at racing. They got their stubby little legs. Probably sound like what are those, Boston Terriers or bulldogs? Little loincloths flapping in the breeze. Comical sight to be sure. But hey, they won. They won the race. It wasn't pretty. There's nothing pretty about Gobos, but they won. Gumshoe, the gladiator. I'm just picturing like they don't have the ring. Let's just, in Gladiator. And now presenting Gumshoe. Are you not entertained?
Hail, friend.
It's nice to see somebody else who's, kind of going through the warrior emotions here. Unlike half the other folks who have already gone on to rank 3 or 4 on the first day. Oh, but this is a them. This is a one of those. No. No. I think I trade favorably. See, I can do another one next turn.
Preparations have been made.
I smell the stench
Okay, but they
of the
have
living.
2. Alright, which one do we want to... I mean, it really doesn't matter. We pretty much lose both of these anyway. Oh, no, we don't. He survives this encounter. And we'll just... Alright. Cliff Racer next turn should help us out a little bit. I would like to get our little chefs buffed up a little bit more, but I don't think that's going to be a...
Just forget about seeing me.
What did...
Everyone else.
Okay, so you're going to grab one of those. Okay, you're going to hit my 4-1 next turn. So I will just take care of that for you. And we will attack with our Cliff Racer. Go, Cliff Racer! Go, Cliff Racer! Darn it! I mean, I don't sing very well anyway, but I could have got that song out. Go, Cliff Racer, go! He's something, 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 something. Oh, you hit the saddest goblin in the world. But his friend is back. Yeah. Nope. Now they're going to be able to put down a big card next turn. Oh, prophecies! Goodness gracious!
Nobody breaks the law.
How annoying you are. Every game we hit at least one or two. And yet we give nothing in return.
Herbs can heal or harm. Buy the egg.
Oh, for crying out loud. I wish I could kill this guy. Oh, I can, actually, with Banelord. But, yes, I can. Alright. Oh, no, he silenced him. He silenced him. Son of a gun. Alright, well, that's a kick in the groin.
Herbs can heal or harm.
Yeah, that's gonna kill us. 10 magic on turn 7. Not much of a chance. Oh, singleton! We'll say nicely done for that, because, you know, you just don't see a lot of those these days. I mean... Yeah, I like Banelord here. Do a little of that. Do they favorably... Yeah, they favorably trade if I don't do this. Oh well. Alright. And we'll see how we get along. Greedy, 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 greedy. I mean, you only have but so many cards there, my friend, unfortunately for you. Alright. We're saving Taz for I don't know exactly what. But we are saving him.
Herbs can heal or harm.
Jesus. I mean, do we call it here? I don't really know that we have a whole lot of, I mean... Kind of have some options, I guess. So, yeah, let's... You're a turd muffin. I don't like you.
Gone!
Not a big fan of you either. And I don't want you hurting my guys, so we'll just do a little bit of this. Now, you could certainly argue, and I would not protest, that that was not the best way to handle that, but I kind of feel like he probably got another one of those. We're not in a great place here. Not gonna lie, we're not in a fantastic place. But he was preparing to hit us in the face and end the game next turn, so I had to do a bunch of defensive stuff. I couldn't really focus on getting him in the face. Are you gonna do a mini Tazcad? I can't remember how that card works. What do you do again? I know it's a little 1/1. When chosen creature dies, summon the 1/1. So he's gonna get a 1/1 Tazcad. That is so cute. Oh, but it does give him the full size. Yeah, no, that's a good play there. This is not a goblin, is it? No, it is a reptile. But we're in a desperate dash for the finish line here, so I had to play a very unhappy Gobbo Chieftain. So they can do 8, 9, 10, 11, or they're preparing to do something much worse. Oh my gosh, that's like the 4th time I've seen Soul Burst. Very strange.
Your death will be swift.
All right, I wonder if we can. Can't do them both. All right, we got a nail biter. So it's okay. This was a good game. I will give him a good game regardless. This was a tight game. We both had our swings. I have a feeling he will prevail, but
Godhood is like juggling. Things are always
not like that, man. Okay, at least you got a guard down there. Yeah, good game.
A hard-fought victory.
Man, nicely done.
My fight is done.
That's the way it goes. I'm just glad he put the guard down, because to lose to a Vivek just straight up is like, oh man, really? But you're like, okay, he had a guard anyway. Even if Vivek wasn't there, I don't think we pull that off. They whittled us down too much. But I mean, it was a close game, right? Nice close game. Man, that's Soul Burst. I never, ever saw that played ever. I've seen it 3 times now since I started back up. I mean, and it works. It's just, you're not thinking. Thank you, Frequency Rising. Okay, I gotta get. No. Okay, well that is kind of what I was gonna do anyway. But did I finish the message? No, I didn't.
I will push them back.
No, I don't want to do that. That's fine. All right, so drain vitality. Does that really do anything? Kinda, sorta, yeah, not really. He's still a 3-1. And I lose to a 3-1. Bummer. Bummer.
Death to the enemy.
Alright, so we're gonna make this little. Oh no. Yeah, no. We're gonna make our little Gobbo not so sad. He's now a big boy Gobbo.
My blade is
That is a good word for it. Infinity Rising. That is a great word for it. Things are getting sweaty. So yeah, he's gonna kill this guy, and I'm gonna lose him forever. Or yeah, no matter how it works out. So I guess I would rather have my Cliff Racers. These 2 guys go farewell, farewell.
I am done.
Yep. Bye, big guy. Thanks for making the little guy feel good again. I don't know. Thanks for helping the little guy believe in himself before he got brutally crushed by a freaking vulture thing. Oh, gal darn it. I mean, drain vitality. Like I didn't even see that in the guy who played this type of goblin deck. Oh, I totally forgot she could hit. That's so tragic because now he can hit my guy. That's just not cool. Like, I don't want you to be able to hit him. But you got the gavel of the Ordinator? No. You got another one. I mean, the good news is we are goblins. No! No, 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 no! We are unhappy goblins. Very unhappy with how things are panning out at the particular moment. Yep. Shocker. Alright, so we need some more... Oh, that's a nice one, though. I'll tell you what. I'm just going to get rid of that. So that if you have any Nord Firebrands and whatnot, they don't get any buffs. Can't do much about this guy. Now, if he eats a Javelin or a Fell the Mighty, we might lose the race. If he stays on board, we got a decent shot of...
We'll rebuild Skyrim.
Okay. They give us cards, they get cards. That's not the card we want. That's also not the card we want. Because we are pretty much gone next turn.
Wait.
He's going to put up a guard. Oh, man. Oh, we do need... Oh, man! Oh, you got to be kidding me, game. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, that is so frustrating. Wow. Wow. All right, do they have it? I don't know. We do if they don't. 5, 6, 12, 14. Not all of it's going face. They're going to take the sheer point out. I don't... They would have to have... They could have just the lane buff thing. That's fine.
Into the breach.
Just don't play another guard. And my dwarven armament choice will be vindicated. Alright.
Let them die with their false deeds.
Okay, lots of cards. Oh. Yeah, alright, well. Glad you waited until the very end to play that card, but what are you going to do? Got saved by your what is that? Marked man. Saved by a defenses. Gosh darn it. That's... Ooh. Yeah. Them's are the breaks. Them's are the breaks. And see, this sensation of up and down feels familiar, but I'm not getting seasick. I've got my Dramamine or something, because otherwise I'd be going, oh my gosh, we're not getting anywhere. It's like, drop me down to the snake. I don't care. Don't care. I am going to win. Like I think me getting to Legendary was a gift, because that was what I feel like I really wanted, and clearly it was something that I definitely wanted very badly. But I think the greater gift, the greater triumph is going to be getting through this next season, whether I make it to Legends or not, and just enjoying the ride. Legitimately having this be like something that and I'm not going to lie, I look forward to this each day anyway.
Hail,
but
friend.
to be able to just be like, okay, I'm just going to be chill about it.
There.
Because unlike, so again, for any of you, I've made so many, NFL football analogies and stuff, but a lot of things that the teams, say they, they're always playing to win, but they're like, the coach made it very clear that we were expected to win. If we didn't win, we, that'll work. If we didn't win the Super Bowl, then it was a lost season. I don't think that gives him a buff though. I think that just goes away. Oh, it does. Okay. Very interesting. He does have finish off, so we'll try to avoid that if we can. But he also has javelins, so it's anybody's guess. And he's also got silences, so this little guy is probably not. Hey, look at that! Look at me using my brain. No, I don't have the ring. Oh, that was gonna be awesome. He was gonna be hit her for like 1,000 damage, but no. No, I have to play that scrawny little turd muffin. Yeah, so that's it. And I think it would be harder for me to focus on like staying positive, just enjoying myself. And we get the spider again. But the good news is we have our shear point for that. So you're just gonna have to trade with it. Or try to. I'm just kidding. I know they have ways to trade with it. That's not going to be a problem for them. Just saying. Yeah, there you go. Boink, boink. I will take a 3 for 1. I will take a 3 for 1. And we're not going to waste... that little doofus. No offense, my gentle Argonian, but yeah.
Rise, my servant.
Denise, I know you love the spiders. I know you do, but by gum, they are so irksome. Do a Banelord here? I feel like that might be a little bit much. I could also play these two guys, so we just lose the shear point. Although they could pivot over here, and that would suck. But okay, we will Banelord next turn if they put down some stuff in this lane. This lane was not worth a Banelord, especially with me only having one of them. Oh, the Dawn's Wrathy or the there's so many things that just put us in a bad spot. As in, no cards on the board. But he's not solo. Okay, okay. I can dig that. I don't know. Does Drain Vitality? It won't kill him. So he will get a curse, which will allow him to finish off something. Oh no, it won't, because he overdraws. Okay, that actually worked out alright. Unless, again, I made the mistake and he's got the...
I'll do what I can.
Okay, that's fine. Banelord to the rescue!
Try something.
No! Banelord does not come to the rescue. Oh, yes, he does.
Victory is yours.
Okay, well, I guess we didn't need him anyway. Alright, what are we going here? I know I started a little bit late because of, like I said, a little bit of an incident at the beginning. Let's all right, we'll give it one more. I'd like to end on that note, but we're gonna risk it. If we end on a loss, we end on a loss. It's all good. We're chill. We're happy. Now I'm just trying to think about. I got to do a different thumbnail for season 3. I could just put season 3 at the bottom. That may be a thing. And I can always change the thumbnail later. I was just trying to think. I wanted to make them visually distinct so you knew which season you were watching, but does it really matter all that much? And you can read, the Roman numerals are clear as day. You can see what episode we're on. Or, I mean, it's actually in the title too, so. Oh, blah, 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 blah. With the ring, maybe that's worthwhile. Let's give Eblelord, that reminds Eblelord a hello.
Hail, friend.
We'll start off with this guy here. It reminds me, I would always, well, not always, but on occasion, I would call this my Eblo instead of my elbow. I don't know if you can see it on there.
My arcane spear.
Just
This
in case.
cave will be mine.
Alright. Let's see. Let's get some stuff going on over here. Our automaton may bite the big one if he gets a buff of some kind, but otherwise we should be fantastic. You cannot hurt me. I am shiny, and apparently I am French. No offense to my French viewers out there if you're there. You know, I just want to point out just like how cool it is. There are people watching, and there are people playing from all over the world. We got I know at least 2 folks from Russia, which I got to tell you, the language it's kind of like I find it fascinating, like Chinese, in that it's like because I took Spanish. I took 4 or 5 years of Spanish, which you wouldn't know because of how little I'm actually able to speak of it. I mean, I know this is overkill for puppers, but I really want to get my book. And I get a okay, I was gonna say I get a prophecy for my trouble. Oh, now we just need our 4/4 Gobbo to come down on curve, and the game is ouch.
Vile.
You can't change up like that, man. You were letting him be. You were letting him do his thing. All right, that's a good point right there. If I put him over there, he eats a. I was gonna say a firebolt, but now he's gonna eat a lightning bolt or a harpy. You shrieking harpy! So now I can't protect him. I was gonna trade, but then I was like, I'm goblins. Let's go face. And then he was like, Nah, I got a harpy.
By the 8th, they will meet their makers.
Sensational target. No! I'm 1 magical off again! How is this happening to me? How is this happening to me? No! My sheer point. I need to play sheer point. That is a sheer point target right there. That is the sheer point target. And I can't play. Oh, this hurts me so badly. And they all trade. They all trade. Well, not really. Not really.
I hate this crowd.
Oof.
It's damned uncomfortable.
Yeah, okay, now they trade. But, good news is she doesn't get to break a ward, and SharePoint gets to do his thing. Yay, SharePoint! Yay! Alright, we're going to save Curse for possibly a guard. A very, 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 very small guard. Come on, let's get a win with Dwarven Armaments. No! That is not... That is bogus, man. That is totally, totally bogus. He's going to have to give me a card if he hits with that. No, he doesn't have to. He can just sit there and guard it. Oh, he's going to. Very bold.
I have many important things.
Jeez, man. All the top end stuff coming down now. Alright, well, looks like this one is... Yeah, we're done. That's lethal on board for next turn. Once again, foiled by an obnoxious guard at the last minute. Darn you, darn you, darn you. I'll make it easy for you, buddy. I'll make it easy. We're not going to come back.
My fight is done.
Alright, so that is how we will end today. Unfortunately, on a little bit of a bitter note there, but what are you going to do, man? Guards are guards. But thank you so much for watching. Welcome to Season 3. Happy to have you here. We are going to march onward, and like I said, the whole goal is to just, for this season, is to go, you know what? We may not even get to rank 4 at this point. Like, you just, whoa. But we're not going to piss and moan about it. We're going to just have a great attitude, enjoy the game for what it is, enjoy the games for what they are, and yeah, hopefully it just makes for a better experience, even if we don't reach the heights that we managed to scramble to last time. Almost broke 200, or broke under 300. I just realized that when I saw it. I didn't show you. 302 302 was how we ended the season. So we were pretty close to cracking under 300, which doesn't mean anything, but yeah, that's how close we got. So I don't really see us getting there again, but I did play with a Schwaardified Gobbo deck, which means it was Garbo. I will talk to you later.